Today, at some point, it would be nice to let me into the live. Seriously. Come on, computer. Okay. Good morning, everyone, or some people.
Good morning.
How are we doing? It's a little bit of a morning, a Monday morning here for me. I'm having some computer issues. Oh, Bethany rang the ringers and says, hello, loves. Mods are here. Little sketch artist says, hi, big fan.
Hello.
Horse girl says, good morning.
Good morning.
Bailey and Shreya, and everybody says hi.
Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody this morning?
Left-handed draw says, hello, Scott. How you doing, Donna? Well, it's Monday. Have some computer fun. I'm a little annoyed, can you tell? My computer does not want to behave. Nixie is here and says, hey, howdy, hey.
Hey, Nixia.
It's nighttime where my uni is. Dina Mercury says, good morning, friends. Hi, Dina.
Hey, Dana.
Let's see. Floof is good and says, how are you, Scott?
I am very good. Thank you very much.
What's LOTR? Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. This is my Lord of the Rings journal.
Horse Girl had a dentist appointment that got rescheduled.
Yay! Anytime you don't have to go to the dentist, that's a good day.
Stop it. No joke, you inspired me to draw more because of your videos. I actually got better at drawing. That's David.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Shaquille Oatmeal says, hi, just wanted to let you know you're really helpful to me. I love acrylics, but watercolors are so fun. I can mess up and still make it look good. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Anna Kura says, good morning, Scott and Donna.
Good morning.
Ezzy says, keep drawing. It's always awesome to watch.
Thank you very much.
Slap Happy McGee says, hi, I've been watching you for a very long time.
Oh, thank you.
Steph Nerds here and says, morning. It's a black box kind of morning, girlfriend. Brandy Baltzell says, good morning from the road, headed toward the Redwoods. Yay! Just sat down for some afternoon painting. That's pizza time. Ray says, I love the dentist.
Oh, gosh.
Nita says, it's gorgeous. You know you're my art inspiration.
Oh, thank you.
Donald Brooks is here. Says, good morning, everyone. How you doing, Emmett? Who is your favorite Lord of the Rings character? Says Emiliana.
Well, Lord of the Rings would be Gimli, and The Hobbit would be Bilbo.
I finally made it to alive. I didn't sleep in today. I also have the day off of work, so I am dog sitting, says Scout.
Nice.
Yay, dog sitting is fun. Anushika says love from India. Stars here and says good morning.
Hello, hugs from the Hobbit hole.
That bookworm says the sketch is looking really good.
Thank you. I thought we would end it with a picture of J.R.R. Tolkien.
Quilter guy says, hey, I'm only 6 minutes late. Quick questions for you, Scott. Have you ever tried the Princeton Neptune series? And if so, what are your thoughts?
I don't think I have.
I have a size 8 coming and I'm really hyped to try it.
I'm assuming those
That's a
are
brush.
paintbrushes. Yeah, no, I don't think I have.
Trust me, he hasn't. He goes in and buys the cheapest things known to man. Oh, left-handed draw says, right now I am working on the gay art piece Scott made.
Oh, that's great.
Melissa just joined. So excited. I'm going to enjoy listening / watching while I clean my room.
Oh, that's
Oh, good. Then you can come and clean my room. Would you mind? We could really use a little help. I have one of your hair journal drawings as my wallpaper, says Average Cub.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, Horse Girl, I don't know how that person likes the dentist. Maybe they are a dentist. Maybe that's the catch. Hello, hope you're doing well. Your art is inspiring. Love your art. Do you have a favorite Lord of the Rings character? Grew up on The Hobbit, personally.
I love The Hobbit. I never read the book of The Lord of the Rings, but The Hobbit was definitely my favorite.
One
And
of our boys did. He read
Yeah,
The Lord
yeah.
of the Rings. He did say it was a little wordy.
yeah, but Bilbo is my favorite.
I just saw you streaming just now as I'm about to leave for Europe. I'm glad I at least get to see you guys before I go. That's Astro Raven.
Oh, that's wonderful. Have a great time.
I'm jealous. I want to be traveling, not dealing with computer problems. Good morning, sunny day in South Carolina.
Oh, well, hello neighbor. We're over here in Tennessee.
Would you ever consider drawing Game of Thrones?
I did, I did a bunch for some commissions. I made a video on it too. I thought I posted it.
Problematic but lovable. That is an accurate name because they replied, I'm going to draw on my wall while listening to this or while watching this stream because I can. I'm just an elephant. Hello, Scott. Hi from the Netherlands. I am right now trying to blend some of my colored pencils.
Oh, fantastic. How are the Netherlands right now?
Grace, this is the Lord of the Rings journal that Scott is finishing up today. This is the
Yeah,
last
so
page.
really quickly,
Oh boy, really quickly? You're going to go through these really quickly?
I'll flip like this and you'll see some of them. But yes, we did, we've been working on this for a little bit. And so the last page I thought I would do J.R.R. Tolkien, the guy who created it.
Excuse me, Liam says, what do you like most about The Hobbit?
I think I just relate to Bilbo. You know, he kind of went out of his comfort zone and went on an adventure, and I love that. And I love dragons and dwarves and wizards and goblins and
All
stuff
things
like that.
Middle-earth.
Yeah, I love that stuff.
Let's see.
I don't think this eye.
How long have you been drawing? And then tell us when you drew anime.
I've been drawing since I was 6 or 7, but I got into anime. Well, drawing anime, I probably got into around in my early 20s, maybe around 25, 26. I mean, some of my first favorite cartoons were anime. Star Blazers, Speed Racer, Robotech.
What's your favorite book?
The Hobbit.
Alyssa worships Bilbo Baggins. Chloe says love from South Africa.
Oh, hugs from the Hobbit hole.
Lily says I struggle with anatomy. Any tips?
I mean, what really helped me was How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way and Bridgman's Constructive Anatomy. Those are 2 books that are on my website under the...
Art supplies.
No, it's not under art supplies. They're under...
Oh, suggestions.
No, not suggestions.
Yeah, something like that. Hold on. Let me look. Of course, my page doesn't want to load because it's Monday. Good God. Okay. Maybe the mods can put in the link to where the books are, since Donna can't get anywhere on her laptop today. And it's going to wind up in the middle of the street, run over by my car. Let's see. Happy birthday, Sydney. What kind of pencils do you like the most, please? Pretty please, tell me.
I have different pencils for different needs. So if I am doodling for myself, I like a Prismacolor pencil. Just like a colored pencil. If I am drawing for inking, then I'm going to use a 4H pencil, which is what this is, which is why it's very light. If I'm going to be drawing for gouache, I will use just a number 2 pencil.
Mazu says, I've learned many things from your videos. Thank you from Germany.
Oh,
Hi
my
from
pleasure.
Belgium. Let's see. Do you like Sherlock Holmes?
Oh, yeah. I don't know if you've seen Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the basketball player, wrote a series of books, and I listened to the audiobooks about his brother Mycroft Holmes, and they were really good.
Kayla says, good morning from Oregon. Just got off a shift, and I'm so happy to see this stream.
Hello.
Let's see. One thing I do all day is watch your shorts and love them. You're so
Oh,
funny.
thank you so much.
Hi from Cincinnati. I've driven through there. Have you tried any motorcycles or automobiles, and what's your favorite?
You mean like in real life or drawing?
Go with drawing.
I mean, my favorite car to draw would probably be Esmeralda. But yeah, I used to ride a motorcycle.
He doesn't anymore because I'd kill him. He was in an accident and scared me half to death, so he doesn't ride anymore. Oh, can you show the photo reference, please?
Oh yeah.
Posy Sketches says, I love how Scott just accepts everyone in every art form.
That doesn't come naturally, by the way. Here you go. You know,
Namo says, I almost heard Minecraft homes. That's funny.
Donna and I have had to do a lot of growing up, especially over the last few years.
No, I refuse to grow up. No.
You know, we've learned about different genders. We've learned about different cultures. It is not. If it's difficult for you, don't give up. It's something that is a mindset. Some people it comes naturally to. Some people are very empathetic, but it is definitely something that takes work. But it's something that's worth it.
Chris says morning from Norway. Smokey says hello from Ohio.
Good morning.
Sydney says it made my day when I saw that you did the lesbian flag for the hair journal since I'm lesbian, but it was a beautiful drawing just as many of your others.
Thank you. That has actually become my favorite one. The trans painting used to be my favorite, and
And Shawnee, he does like Sherlock Holmes. He answered that earlier.
yeah, I do.
Guys, I'm
So
a little bit behind.
this
the
was
chat,
my
so
favorite, was the trans
bear with
one,
me.
but now the lesbian one beat it out. I just love the design, and I love the colors, and
My favorite one
everything.
is the hijab. I love that one. I still to this day can't 100% put my finger on why I love it so much. It just strikes me.
that's cool.
Yeah. What brand of gouache would you recommend for a beginner?
I mean, if you just want to learn, that $5, Artist Loft brand wasn't bad. And then you can always move on to the Winsor & Newton, which is what I use.
Doodle Gamer says hi from New Jersey. Yashi's here from India. Lakin says I love you. Good morning from Pennsylvania.
I love you too. Good morning.
Althea says I'm not American. Well, that's okay.
That's okay.
We still like you.
That's probably a good thing.
Yeah, you're lucky. Baby Sharky, can you make a scary series near Halloween in a few months? That would be cool, but like with Greek mythology.
Maybe. I did a couple Inktobers and Spooktobers, and those were kind of fun.
Yashi says good evening.
Good
what
evening.
sketchbooks do you suggest?
I like especially for beginners, and actually, I mean, I use them. Huh? These are the Canson XL ones, and I use them for my, travel journals, and they're really good. They're really good, and they're cheap. And there's a link to those in my art supplies as well.
Do you like taking those? Because aren't those the same size as the Be Creative ones?
Yeah.
So if you could pick the Be Creative over that to go
Oh,
with
I
the
do.
travel journal, would
Yeah. Those are my new
your new favorite.
my new
ones?
favorites. But I'm saying, for if you're just
from
starting,
cost perspective,
cost
the
perspective.
Canson XLs are good.
Yeah, I really think artists should learn to work in cheaper mediums, and then when they're really getting comfortable with their art, then move on to more expensive mediums. But I found, at least like with things like paintbrushes, I like the cheaper paintbrushes better. So sometimes you might just like the feel of the cheaper stuff, but it's always good to kind of try out the cheaper stuff first. Learn on that.
Oh my god, you guys, so many comments. Okay. Let's see. Floof is heading home after being away for the weekend and will be drawing a lot.
Oh, good.
Because of watching you. Love from Sweden.
Oh, thank
There's
you.
some love from Malaysia. Hi from Kansas. I think I might be going nuts, but I always see your shorts talking about your lives, and this is my first time in it.
Oh, well,
So,
welcome.
That's Nita. Oh, good question. Which character do you think was the hardest to get right in this sketchbook? Hello from Florida. That's Ellie.
Well, I know that
Ellie or Eli. I don't know.
there's a couple that I didn't like. I don't think they came out very well, and they are. Oh God, what was her name?
Aowen.
No.
Which one? What is going on lately?
I don't know if that's on our side or their side.
I don't know. We need to check the internet.
Rosie, thank you. Thank you, Melissa. So Rosie, I just don't think came out that well. And then Eowen didn't come out as well. So I don't know why. And honestly, I don't think it is that Rosie and Eowen are more difficult to draw so much as just sometimes
It didn't hit.
yeah, sometimes it don't hit. It's you know, if you think of it like a baseball player, you can't hit a home run every time. And so you learn not to get upset.
Sometimes you bat 100 and sometimes you bat 1,000.
Yeah.
Have you used pre-Raphaelite paintings as references before?
Oh, all the time. Love pre-Raphaelite paintings.
Who's your favorite Stranger Things? I'm not watching the 4th season because I can't do horror, and that's what I've heard it is. But I like 11.
Visually, I like
Oh, and the Winona Ryder character, I like her too.
yeah, but who's the brother that drives the Trans Am?
Oh my god.
I just thought he had a cool look to him.
He had a bad boy look to him. And growing is good, Donna. No growth. Guess what? Red pandas are so cute. I know red pandas really are cute.
Is Billy? Was that his name, Billy?
Billy, that was it, yeah. Are you gonna do a monochrome painting like in the reference?
I don't know. I like to add color.
Scott's done a bunch of Stranger Things characters already.
Yeah, there's a couple videos, or there's a video on Stranger Things.
Let's see. Marguerite's here from British Columbia, Canada.
Hi, Marguerite.
Luke says he's a big fan of your art video.
Thank you.
From now on, I should draw red pandas every day. Yes, Leah, you should. Can you draw someone aromantic?
Oh,
I don't know.
I am going to try to. There are only 2 pages left in the hair journal, so it might be.
There's been so many things. People have asked for so many different things. Pixel's favorite is Medusa. Mia says hello and just joined the stream. Soren says hello from Denmark.
Hello.
Sophia Marino's here and says morning.
Hello.
You don't really want to know how I am today, Sophia. I am annoyed with my computer and ready to drive the car over it. CT says hello from New Jersey. Wait, CT7567. What are you? You're some kind of, that's your designation. You're a stormtrooper, you're a snow trooper, you're a flame trooper, you're an arc trooper. What are you? Oh my god, I have to know. Seriously, because our son was doing that with the 501st out here, and you're using your designation for your name.
Hey, what was his?
CT7567.
No, that was Logan's.
Oh no, Logan's CTS. No, CT something. C something. 3308.
So wouldn't that be a snow trooper?
No, this one's just CT. I think Logan is, I don't know.
Logan was a Force Awakens snow
yeah,
trooper.
he was. KK says, hey, well, which black pen are you using? Can you please tell us which one you're using?
Oh, this is a zebra brush pen. They are waterproof, and there's a link to them in my bio, in my art supplies list.
Oh, just someone random says, hello, I've been watching your shorts for quite a while, and this is my first time in one of your streams. Also, hello from Brazil.
Oh, hello. Welcome.
Oh my God, Abby, we grew up on Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Can you try painting on the book edges?
Oh, no.
I don't know if you would
I've
wanna
seen people do that. That is amazing.
Yeah, that's crazy to me that it doesn't sink through the edges. Can I just please say thank you to the mods, because I am so all over the map today. I can't even just like I can't keep track of a doggone thing. I was completely flustered this morning, so thank you for helping me, guys. I'm losing my mind. Paul says, so do you need me to send another book? He loves the series. It's so funny.
No, thank you, Paul. This was so fun. Such a beautiful, beautiful sketchbook. For anybody who wants a sketchbook like this, Paul is selling some. Handmade.
Scott has never used the Hemi Jelly Gouache paints.
No,
so he has zero opinion on them.
Yeah, I'd like to try them. A lot of people have recommended them.
Officially, Abby is sad the hair journal is ending. Will you start a new one? Also, love you guys. Love from a fellow Tennessee.
Oh, thank you. I don't know. I like to move on to other things. I mean, I think I will always draw hair because I love it. So,
yeah.
It's not like you won't see me doing stuff like that.
Now, Star, the 501st, it's not your zip code that's in there. It's your designation, and each person's assigned a specific designation and a number. Leah says, I was a bit annoyed today, but I don't know why. I feel that, Leah, except I know why. Damn laptop.
Hey, thank God it's not me.
I hate this laptop so much. Like, I absolutely despise this laptop. I'm just so annoyed with it. It's just, ugh.
All right, if your reading goes well, you can give it to Logan, okay?
I will give it to Logan. I will wipe it clean. I will throw it in the street. I will run it over with a car, and then I will give it to Logan.
Oh yeah, that'll help.
Just saying. Why do you like 11? Powers or her personality, and who is your second favorite? Okay, I like 11 because I see her as being a very, very strong person. What was the guy's name that kind of took her, like, he became her dad? What was that? The sheriff guy. What was his name? Anyway, okay, anyways. I love that she still needed somebody, and she bonded with him, but I loved how strong she was.
Hi, Chloe.
I thought that was
there
really
Chloe?
cool.
Jim Hopper.
Ah, there you go. Thank you.
Not me. I didn't say it. I'm just
Can
reading
you make
it.
a sketchbook of your subscribers? Leah misses the blow dryer. Oh, give him a few minutes.
Yep, blow dryer's coming up.
Oh God. You also have to show them the holster Logan made for you yesterday for Father's Day.
So for Father's Day, Logan made me a new holster for my
Blow dryer.
blow dryer. Look at this.
Oh, CT7567 is from New Jersey.
Ah,
That's cool.
and this is little guard to keep me from scratching myself on the sharp edges.
Yes, because he's a little kid. Margaret Johnson is new to the channel, reconnecting to artwork with starting sketchbooks and painting and customizing model horses. An old comfort to read a lot of fantasy. Your short featuring Gandalf caught my eye. Thanks.
Oh, thank you. My pleasure.
Fabiolosa says, have you ever considered hosting an art challenge?
I've made a lot of videos, like even like the 60 days of studying the masters was kind of like a daily challenge. Unless you mean like some sort of challenge and then I give away a prize or something. The problem is I don't like to judge people's art. I don't like art challenges or competitions or whatnot. Art is so subjective. It's hard to say this one is better than that one, you know?
Sky Series, hey, how are you and your wife? I have a question. What's your favorite painting, drawing, coloring, or anything art-related thing that you have done?
It would be the Animal Crackers movie poster.
Abby says this is the first of your my first of your lives. Love from Illinois.
Oh, thank you and welcome.
Oh, Dana says he's a clone trooper.
Oh, nice. Did he they must have said
He
something.
didn't respond, but she did. Let's see. Draw fiction monster, please.
Like.
I don't know. Anonymous says, I really wish I could use gouache like you.
Like this?
I'm telling you, it's Monday.
It was the band.
Are
on
you
it.
Scott's wife? No. Yes, I am.
Yes, she is. Blow dryer.
What is your favorite other than the Animal Crackers movie poster?
What is my favorite movie poster? I love Drew Struzan's movie poster of Hook.
I think they mean what's your favorite piece of art that you've made other than the Animal Crackers
Okay. I like this one.
Scott's drawn the Stranger Things characters. Stephen says Roger poster. That's nice.
Yeah.
Key says nice and sent you a tip.
Thank you so much.
Nixie says Roger has a home.
Roger has a holster.
Yep. I'm struggling on shadows when it comes to colors. Do you have any tips? That's Tapioca.
If you watch, I will do all of my regular colors first, and then I use purple for my shadows. But if you look right now, I am going to do another pass of yellow, and this time I'm going to start blocking in some of the shadows with the yellow, and then I'm going to do the same thing with the pinks, and so on.
Okay, Scott's never gonna draw himself, guys. So you just stop asking because it's never gonna happen.
I think the thing I did with Nikki is probably as close as we're going to get, right?
Yeah, that's as close as you're ever gonna get. Yeah. And there was one other question. Let's see. Oh, tell everybody how you found your art style, honey.
Well, there's a video called My Art is a Mosaic. And that kind of really details all of the influences that got me to where I am right now. And that's really all it is you gotta look at the artists that you like and steal from them. And I say that lovingly. You know, you're taking your inspiration from them. And you take little bits of different artists, and that becomes your style. Blow dryer.
Scott gets his art supplies either at Plaza Art, which is our local art store, or he buys them from Blick. Online. I hope that helps. You can find them in the art supply list. He has done Greek mythology things before. His brushes and all of his paint supplies, his books, everything, sketchbooks are all in the art supply list. You can find that on the website. Have you ever done black and white stuff?
Oh yeah, tons of stuff.
And then have you ever done black and white skin types? Just black or just all white?
You mean like with pencil, like black and white? Yeah.
No, this one was a different one. Like, have you ever just done all, I don't really even know what they're asking. It just says all black or all white. Would you ever do an old Hollywood star series or a movie monster series?
Yeah, I did do a little bit of both in the past. So yeah, I would do it.
Scott uses both inks and watercolors. It just depends on his mood. Sometimes he pulls the inks out and really like uses the very, very saturated colors. Scott's favorite movie is The Princess Bride.
Yes.
And today he's using watercolor.
Yes. Blow dryer.
Drawing J.R.R. Tolkien to finish out the Lord of the Rings sketchbook. He is not going to do longer tutorials, to the best of my knowledge.
Yeah, I am not really a teacher. This is.
And he has short attention span theater.
Yeah, this is really just. I'm just a fellow student. I'm just a fellow lover of art, and if I can share anything I know, I'd be happy to. It's just I don't really have that much to say to go and do a 20-minute or hour-long tutorial on any particular thing.
His favorite color is Payne's Gray. He has done digital art a long time ago. And please answer, why do you not want to draw yourself?
I see myself every day.
That's unexpected.
I don't find it that interesting.
Well, I have to look at your face every day, and I still
You have to. You literally signed a contract saying that you got to look at my face every day when you married me. So
wow, I did, didn't I?
I didn't make such a statement or promise.
Wow, that's scary. I actually did sign that.
Yep.
Didn't I? How do you get ideas for your journals and sketchbooks?
Sometimes people suggest it. Sometimes it just kind of comes to me.
What color did you use most recently? Like, just tell us what those colors are on the page
these
right
are
now.
and these are all in my art supply list. The first color is Windsor Orange, and the second color is Rose Madder. So those are just the only two colors I've used so far. Yellow and pink. Blow dryer. All right, now I'm gonna add some manganese blue to give it a little bit of a 5 o'clock shadow look.
What if I don't have a blow dryer? Then do I have to let it dry naturally?
Yeah, that's what I do when I'm out and about.
Sometimes he lays it on the dashboard of the car.
Yeah, blow on it, whatever you gotta do.
Best paper for poster and watercolors, please tell.
For watercolors, it is cold press, and a good workhorse, so this is what I'm using right now, is the Canson, and that's in my art supplies too.
Have you ever tried making a stop motion drawing, sketch, or painting?
Oh yeah. I mean, I did animation for years, and I love stop motion.
What's your favorite brush to blend colors with?
I don't really have one, honestly. I don't like to blend my colors. I like to let them kind of sit. Blow dryer. But you see how the blue really kind of gives it kind of a fleshy kind of feel, a natural kind of feel. Blow dryer. Stay there for
Do
a
you
little bit.
have to make a video on shadows in your list?
Yeah, it's up there. Well, I got shadows with watercolor on my list.
Okay, that's fine. Have you tried journaling or calligraphy?
Yes, I love journaling, and here I will show you some of my journaling. My calligraphy is horrible, but Donna's really good at it.
Do you remember what art you did for StarCraft on the Nintendo 64? You said you did it in a short.
Yeah, I did all of the UI, all of the controls, all of the heads-up displays, etc., etc. That was my job.
We are streaming Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 9 a.m. Central Time and Saturday night at 7 p.m. Central Time.
So this is my current journal. We were driving back from California. We were taking Route 66.
Which was really cool. To
Yeah,
cross off
and then
the
this is
bucket
back in Franklin.
list. Okay, everybody knows you so well. Like, this person asks, how do you get to draw so well? And these people are typing in, practice. So great.
So you can see my handwriting's not that good. But
Yes.
and I think when I journal, I kind of go a little bit comic booky.
You definitely do. Those pieces look like something in a comic book. That's pixels.
Yeah. But every page is different. Like this is black background, white lettering. I just, whatever feels like the moment. And that's all I got.
Is it hard to work without reference?
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like to work without reference.
Also, for our Vaish, Scott was just diagnosed recently with autism, and so for him, sometimes he can get distracted because of like if there's too many people around or if it's too loud or whatever. So he's learning to adapt to different situations. So if he's out and he does want to paint, he brings headphones and other things.
Yeah, and there's a video on that too.
Mm-hmm. Okay, the book he's using is a book that was given to him by Paul Porosky, who was actually here in the comments. He made this, it's a beautiful book. Is cold press paper thick or thin? Because I'm wondering if my sketchbook is compatible with watercolor.
Cold press can be different. Cold press can be different thickness and thinnesses. It's just more bumpy. Hot press is more, and there's a video on the difference between hot press and cold press. But hot press is more smoother.
Mac, the guitarist, is starting middle school this year and is kind of nervous because it's a new school. Do y'all have any tips?
Oh gosh, we remember that, huh?
I do indeed. Do you have some friends that are going with you? If you do, I would say hang out with your friends. And I would also say you do you. There are always going to be people who are going to try to, I don't know, people are not nice sometimes, especially kids in school. And you just have to be...
You got to be comfortable with who you are.
Exactly.
Don't let people...
Don't let them make you feel bad or put you down. And if you find something that you really like and you really enjoy and you really want to get into, that helps a lot too, like joining a club or joining a sport or,
Our son Logan joined
Drama.
and he just wound
In
up
middle
loving
school.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, he stage managed plays, and he absolutely fell in love with it, and he did that for 7 years. He did all middle school and all through high school. So finding something you love, I think, with people that you can become friends with is important too. I know you use gouache paint, but I don't see any gouache on the list.
There is one gouache on the list, and that is the white. But that is the type of paint. So at least you can click on that and you can get different ones. But that's the gouache that I use. Blow dryer. This one's a little artsy, isn't it?
Okay, Star, just so you know, we bought pieces from different places, and then Scott and our son assembled it.
What?
The Snow Trooper.
Snow Trooper, okay.
Arwen is nearby. She is behind me, laying on the carpet. She's not snoring yet, but she's working on it.
Always working on it.
She is working on it. Let's see. Oh, speak of the puppy. Yes, the mods show up every single day, and they're wonderful. And no, we don't pay them. We wish we could, but they're amazing. Will you make more gaming content?
I don't know. I love games, but I don't know if that's something I'll ever get back into.
Lydia says, what art supply gift would you get for a dad that has everything he doesn't paint?
You want to get him into painting? Is that the question?
I don't know. I never know how to get skin tones with watercolor. Do you have that in a video?
Yeah, there's a video.
Okay, check the art hacks playlist for that. You guys, Scott has been drawing for a long time, since he was like 6 or 7. He's been practicing. He's practiced with pencils, and he's practiced with inks, and he's practiced with different kinds of paints. And please, no one get discouraged or down on yourself or wonder, why you can't paint as well or whatever.
I'm going to do a video on that today, I think.
You shouldn't compare yourself to somebody else who's been painting for like 50 years. I mean, no offense, but...
Yeah, no, I think the title of the video is going to be Why I'm Better Than You.
Nice. Where can I find... all of Scott's art supplies, there's a list. And,
there's a...
There it is. Nixia put the supply list.
I've been wanting to do a video on feeling inadequate and comparing yourselves to others, because that's what I do, that's what everybody does. So, just so you know, I mean, I always think
you guys, honest to God, try being married to him. You want to talk about inadequate? Let me tell you something. I mean, you wake up every single day and come downstairs and see what beautiful painting and stuff he's doing. Man, let me tell you, it's crazy.
But we all compare ourselves to each other.
We do.
And the thing is to learn to be comfortable with who you are and where you are in your journey. We're all in different places in our journey.
Mm-hmm. And some people, are better at some things than other things.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
It is okay.
I mean, everybody's got their strengths, and that's what makes it work. What is your favorite series that you've done so far?
I really do love the hair journal, but I think I learned the most with 60 Days of Studying the Masters.
That was my favorite too. I really loved that. Yeah, hats off to the mods for sure. Question, do you ever sketchboard and water prep your loose art papers or generally prefer notebooks over loose?
I do. A lot of my paintings are stretched. Not stretched, taped down. But I do love sketchbooks because I love having them all in the same thing. The downside of a sketchbook is you can't frame it. You'd have to cut it out.
Scott comes from a long line of artists in his family.
Yeah. Blow dryer.
I would get a referral from your medical doctor. Just tell them that you want to be tested for ADHD and autism and go from there. And they should be able to refer you out. I think, in my opinion, I think that's the best way to do it. Can you refer a waterproof ink for inking work on watercolor paper? I prefer inking with a fountain pen. That's Agarami.
Was that a question or just
That's a question. Can you refer a waterproof ink for inking work on watercolor paper?
A waterproof ink. I've been using the Dr. Martin's Bombay inks.
I don't think those necessarily would go into a fountain pen though. You have to make sure that the inks that you buy are compatible with the fountain pen.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they'll have little fibers in them and they'll clog your pen. The nameless entity says, I'm a senior. I'm not ready to go to college yet. I feel like a baby. You have a whole other year ahead of you. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
And by the time you get there, you'll be really excited. That's how our boys were. They were really excited and couldn't wait to get to college. And now they're home.
Yeah, enjoy where you are now.
You know what? If I could go back, that's exactly what if I could go back to my 18-year-old self, I would say, enjoy every day and make sure that what you're doing is what you love.
Yeah. Blow dryer. Sometimes the stuff just doesn't want to dry.
It doesn't.
It's spreading around and doing nothing. You are of no use to me.
Okay, so for Nameless and Sunny, who feel too mentally young to be almost in college, I will tell you this. I am 52 years old, and there are days when I wake up and I go, wow, I'm an adult. I have to do this. It doesn't go away. You just fake it better as you get older.
I'm an adult who lives in a hobbit hole.
Exactly. So we're not ones to judge. We'll just tell you how to fake it really well till you get there. How's that? How do you feel about people saying that you are who they are looking up to?
I'm flattered, and
are they taller than Scott? Because that could be a problem. Just saying.
But no, I am flattered, and I take that very I take that responsibility very seriously.
Yes, the blow dryer does help with to do the paints, so he can layer the paints.
Yeah.
How many paintings do you paint per day?
Usually one. You know, there was a time where I was doing 2 or 3 a day, but you know, I've got so many other things going on that I think 1 a day is enough.
Would you prefer the zebra pen or the Sakura Pigment Micron pen?
I have, well, the microns. No, I definitely prefer the the zebras over that. I have not tried the Sakura.
Scott has drawn Downton Abbey characters.
Oh,
we
God,
love
so
Harry
many.
Potter, and no one's going to see my face this morning, but thank you for asking.
If you look at Saturdays live, Donna was in that one.
Whenever I had makeup.
Blow dryer. I think I need to add a little more blue back into his skin.
Do you have any quick tips for building a social media presence as an artist? I notice you do a lot of short videos, but I'm guessing they take much longer to make than people realize.
Oh, yeah, they really do.
You got that one, nailed that one right on the head.
For me, my biggest thing is consistency. I make at least one video a day. I've been doing it for going on 2 years in August. And I think it's just consistency. Let people know that they can count on you. And I think, and that worked really well when I did my webcomic. I did that for, 11 years or something?
So many years.
And I did a page a day, 5 days a week.
Yeah.
And it was a good consistency.
No, the mods do not get paid. I wish we could pay the mods, but
Hopefully one day.
yep, hopefully
They
one
do get
day.
free art.
Yeah, they do. They get free stuff in the background. There is a supply list that you can see, and you guys are so cute. You put everything in. The Dreamland Chronicles is the webcomic. Thank you for asking. RNJ says, Scott, I want to ask for permission to put the pride flag in the background of your portrait.
Oh, anytime. I would love that.
As a beginner artist, what is a good pen set for inking my watercolors?
I like the zebra brush pens. That is my favorite. So that is the one I'm going to always recommend.
Can you share anything else you are working on besides YouTube?
Be nice. I have an idea, a project called Once Upon a Song that I really like, and it's a musical series, and I'm really excited about that. I'll get to be working with a lot of musicians. Blow dryer.
Sent a little panda, a drawing panda, and a tip. That's
Oh,
so cute.
thank you.
What do you love the most about art?
I love that it is mine and that I don't need people's money to do it. I don't need people's permission. I just need a pencil and a piece of paper, and I can make something when there wasn't something. So like when we made the movie, we needed investors, you need actors, you need, hundreds of people to make the movie. And what I love about this is it's just me. Just me, and that's it. And that's good enough. And yeah. That's what I love the most.
How old are you guys? Well, Scott's 53 and I'm 52. How's that for transparency? Claire wants to know how we're doing this morning. Any fun summer plans?
Thank you. We're doing good. Gosh, we have plans. We just don't know if we're going to be able to make them. But for now, we got to go to Chattanooga, a week ago? Mm-hmm. That was kind of fun for a day. Little day trip. A lot of our friends are going to VidCon in Los Angeles this week.
sophomore in high school, my advice for you would be the same as for the middle schooler. I would just say get involved in something where you can meet like-minded people. You know, Scott rides a skateboard. I don't know if that's interesting to anyone. Hasn't killed himself yet on it. Liv says, thank you for reminding me that art should be fun and for inspiring me and that I shouldn't stress about it and just have fun.
My pleasure. It should be fun. It should make you happy. Why do it if it's not making you happy? Because definitely not going to make you rich. So.
Yes. And Star says, sometimes when the situation arises where an adult is needed, I still look around for a responsible adult and I'm 54. The laughing emoji. You got that right. I feel ya. Laura says, Scott, I live in a country where you can't buy good art supplies locally. That's a problem because shipping is very expensive. What's your perspective on this?
My perspective is if you can't get good art supplies, then work with what you have and that will just make you stronger. You know, paper and pencil. Think of all the amazing art that people have made with just a paper and pencil. And it's not about the supplies. It's about the storyteller, the things that you can make, the stories that you can make. What do you see that other people can't? What can you do that other people can't? It could just be a journal. It could be murals. It could be just a sketchbook, but you can touch people with just a paper and pencil.
Would you like better, gouache or watercolor?
I love them both, but I think right now I am still happiest with watercolor.
When did you know that you wanted to do art for a living?
I think in high school when we had to decide what we're going to do for a living, that's when I went, oh, I think I'll do art.
As an artist, there is always time to improve. Is there anything which you are focused on right now personally? Great question.
Yeah, very good question. There's little things, like I've been having problems with parts of the nose that I want to fix, and I'm always trying to improve my likenesses. But I would say I think I'm always looking to figure out what's next. So I'm always looking at my art and going, how do I improve this? How do I improve that?
It is always okay to use a reference.
Oh yeah, please do. I always use reference.
And Scott does not have any stickers on his desk at all. Do you have times where you just can't draw, that you're just not in the mood to draw? Because sometimes I have that.
Oh yeah, we all do. We all do. And you gotta give yourself a break.
Why do you always draw the white line around your paintings?
I got that from Drew Struzan. There's a video on this. If you look up "My Art is a Mosaic," but there is a movie poster artist named Drew Struzan. Let me put this back in here. Do a little show and tell.
Good, because then we have all skateboard questions for you. When did you start riding, and what's your favorite skateboard move? And oh my God, Scott rides a skateboard.
So he did, I mean, like every movie poster. And let me try to show you an example of the white outline.
All the music in the background, you guys, is lo-fi, non-copyrighted music,
Yeah.
so we don't.
So you can see a little bit of it here. There's this little, and it's just like a colored pencil that he's using around there. Yeah, this is my favorite movie poster. And he didn't use it all the time. I mean, you can see it if you look. There's a white outline around them. You know, you'll see the outline from time to time.
Do you like James
Around
Gurney
him.
and Danny Gregory?
I love James Gurney. I don't know Danny Gregory.
Steph Nerd loves the Hook movie poster.
So you could see it, see the outline. And unless I would study this movie poster so much.
Is the white outline like a highlight?
It's more of a graphical thing. That's really what it is. It's a graphical thing.
You have a list with all of your favorite artists / all the books you have about art that we can check out.
There is a list. What did we wind up? What was the name of that page on our website?
I can't.
It's like inspirations or resources, I think is the word.
That's it. Yeah.
So regarding skateboard, this is
Becky put book recommendations. She put the link in.
that Kryptonic skateboard was from 1983, 84. It's got tracker trucks, Dogtown rock and roller wheels, and that was my favorite skateboard.
Have you seen the new Gouache stuff, and are you excited?
Very, yes.
Have you done a collaboration with James Gurney?
No, I wanted to buy one of his original paintings once. I spoke to him and I bought his books and I've got his autograph, but no, I would love to.
What's your opinion on the new Obi-Wan series?
So far, we really like it.
Lakin is chilling at home because they have a skateboard injury but loves watching you make art.
Oh, thanks. I hope your injury, I hope you get better soon. Get back on the board.
Scott has drawn some K-pop.
I did one person from BTS. It's on the YouTube somewhere.
Do you want to do a flip through of the whole?
Yes, we're done.
Prince Journal?
We are done.
Favorite scene from Monty Python and the Holy Grail?
I think the one that I animated, or kind of did the thing with the French Kniggets.
Do you have another journal planned? Scott doesn't plan, you guys.
Yeah,
He wakes up and he's terrible. He wakes up in the morning and he goes, "What do I feel like drawing today?"
I have journals that I want to do. Yes.
What's your opinion on digital art?
I think it's amazing.
What's your favorite food?
Donna just made my favorite food yesterday for Father's Day. It was shirva. It's an Assyrian dish. It's like a stew with Assyrian rice.
Yeah, she says, "I love The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings books and movies, and your drawings of Tolkien and the characters from the movies, and makes it extra inspiring for me."
Oh, thank you.
Jimmy, he has drawn so much Star Wars. He's done it many, many, many times. How do you get inspired on what to draw? He gets up in the morning, picks up a 26
Now
dice.
there's a video on Artist Block, and that's really everything that inspires me. That's how I do it. If you look up the video on how to get over Artist Block.
If there's something you could change in one of these artworks, what would it be?
Oh, it would be Rosie and Eowyn. I would like to redo them.
What's your favorite animal?
Cheetah.
What Marvel characters have you done?
I was the artist on Spider-Man. I've done Namor. I've done Doctor Strange. I've done the Punisher.
Do you have someone you really look up to?
A lot of people.
Claire says, do you have any ideas for a blank journal? I got a new one and don't know what to write or draw in it.
Well, if you don't want to make it a travel journal, then I would come up with a theme like Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings or studying the masters or, hair journals. Come up with something that you think, count how many pages there are and say, are there 40, say there's 40 pages, are there 40 things that I would want to paint? Write them down before you actually do it. Plot it out.
Do you ever draw digitally? If you don't, why?
I did try drawing digitally, and I just like the tactile feel of having an original piece of paper and this. But right now I'm not, because I just don't have the equipment.
What's the best traditional color method for beginners?
I don't think there is any particular thing that is the right way or the wrong way to do it. I think the number one thing you want to do is learn to draw first. Before you start worrying about color, get really good at drawing. Draw everything. And once you're ready to start working in colors, find something, try it. I went through oil pastels, colored pencils, markers, airbrush, oil paints, acrylics, watercolor. I tried everything. And I go back and forth. Sometimes I like gouache, sometimes I like watercolor, sometimes I go back to colored pencils. It's okay, but all in all, everything comes back down to your drawing. And that's the most important thing.
I'm improving a lot at light sketching, but when there is a lot of light and dark, how would you recommend improving at shading, light, etc.?
If you're just using a pencil, I would say just, it's very similar to watercolors. You're going to want to keep the light areas free from pencil and just work around in the shadows. It's not like painting where you're going to paint everything kind of in a mid-tone, then do your shadows, and then come in with the highlights last. So you just want to kind of spot where the highlights are, where the bright parts are, and avoid them, and just work on the shadows.
Do you have any tips on how to encourage a self-deprecating artist friend?
Tell them that I said that we all hate our artwork. We all feel the same way. Just let them know that they're not alone. Every artist feels that way.
MVs wants to know what to draw right now. Could you give me a word to base my drawing on?
I know what Donna's gonna say.
No, I'm not saying anything. You give her a word to, or them a word to draw. Chris. You know what my word is.
I would say happiness is a word.
I'm not sure why, but whenever I draw digitally, I lose my art style. Is this just me?
Every medium is going to give you a different result. If I was to do the same painting in gouache, it would be different.
I'm not sure why, but whenever I draw digitally, I lose my art style. Oh wait, I just read that.
You
one,
literally
sorry.
just did.
I know. I want to go to school, but I love so many things, and I can't pick just one. What is your advice? They were right next to each other. So.
Whatever it is you choose, I would just choose the thing that sounds most interesting for now, but whatever it is you choose, you're not stuck with it. I was an illustration major, and by the time I was a junior, I was an intern at Sega of America doing 16-bit animation. I've been a game designer, I've been a movie producer, I've been a writer, I've done books, I've done comics, I've done movies, I've done TV. don't think that whatever decision you make today is permanent. It's not. It's just the very first step in a long journey. But you got to take the step. I think my favorite is Treebeard. I really like Treebeard. Though I do like this one. This one's kind of fun.
Have you ever tried painting fantasy environments?
I have. Not really a fan of it, but I have.
You're not a fan of environments.
Yeah.
Really at all. Scott likes to draw more people than environments. This is a Paul Porosky sketchbook.
Yes. And all right. Well, I think we are good here. We were actually a little early. So that's good.
What was the biggest mistake that you made in an art piece that you managed to fix?
Oh, God. That I managed to fix?
Spilling the ink.
Yeah, that was a pretty good one, I think.
Yeah, well, if you're going to do it...
It definitely wasn't the biggest one, but yeah, you can watch the video of this one, but you can still see it, but there's splotches all over it. The orange ink just went sploosh. You can still see some streaks here too. And then I just had to try to fix it.
Okay, you're so good at answering questions. If it isn't too much hassle, do you think you could show us a piece of your work, maybe from the corner of shame, which isn't in your normal style?
Isn't in my normal style.
Zagorite says, hi Scott, I've been working on getting into a very nice art school and I've used your videos to help me out. I've been struggling with honing in on my style, but I've started getting better.
Oh, that's good to hear. So this one, I was trying something where I do like a big head and small body. And that's about as far as I got before I decided no. And this is on that really nice purchase paper. Look, it kind of has the little imprint on it.
Yeah.
I did a little Wonder Woman sketch there. That's kind of cool. But
Yoshi says, I want to be an artist, but don't want to go to school since I have heard not so good things. Any advice?
you don't need to go to school to be an artist. That's for sure. And if the things you're hearing about art school aren't good, then don't take the chance. But you are going to have to learn on your own then, and you're going to have to teach yourself, and you're going to have to draw every day, and you're going to have to study. You're going to have to learn art history and put the time into it.
What's your advice for people in the everything I make sucks phase?
Everything I make sucks too, if that helps.
Let's see. As someone wanting to make a job/career out of art myself, what are your top 3 ways to make money from being an artist, and how did you first start making money from your art? Boy, there's a loaded question.
I would say find a career that you think you'd like to work in, like video games or movies. It could be web design, it could be graphic design, it could be whatever. Those are good, solid careers that should be able to support, living. Making art like this and trying to make a living just doing what you love, like being a fine artist, is probably the most difficult thing. So I would say find an industry that you would like to work in. So that's already something that is making money, and you're just going to go and be a part of that. That's the easiest way to make money.
Okay. Who'd you paint today?
This is J.R.R. Tolkien. This is the guy who created The Lord of the Rings.
What type of art is great for beginners?
Pencil and paper, just drawing everything you see.
Come on much does art history help with paintings? I find it very hard to focus when studying art history because it bores me and I can't seem to follow.
Oh yeah, I fell asleep all through art history. I would say just take a look at the 60 Days of Studying the Masters and see if there's any art that appeals to you. And if so, then do some research on it. Just do a deep dive like you would anything else. Impressionism, Art Nouveau, the Pre-Raphaelite movement. Those are my favorites, and they influence me in a lot of ways. But you don't have to learn like why these things did what they did. You can just say, I really like Van Gogh, or I really like Alphonse Mucha, and then you just copy that style and just copy the work, trace it, do whatever you got to do to kind of absorb it. Oh, thank you, Star.
I like what Star said. My husband's father never said he was a banker. He said he was an artist that also worked at a bank.
Oh, that's cool.
I love that.
Yeah. My pleasure, Peta.
Mohini says, I've always wanted to do art, but I've never been good at it. I want to start when I do have free time. Can you give some advice on how to make it easy and where to start?
The easiest thing and where to start is always with a pencil and paper. Just draw everything around you. Get used to just drawing everything. Carry a sketchbook and just fill it up. I mean, I've got this one here. Is this the one I was doing the thing in? Yeah.
Did you ever do sculpting?
Draw people, draw things. Just I tried sculpting, but I don't know the materials. I'd love to learn. Okay, we are going to go get some breakfast. Thank you all. We will see you on Wednesday.
Wednesday, yes.
And we did it. We finished this book.
Yes, one book.
Thank you for hanging out with us.
Thanks, everybody. I'm going to go try to fix my computer now.
Simon, it would probably be the healing factor Wolverine has.
All right, guys. Have a great day. Thanks for being here with us.
Bye, everybody. Have a wonderful day.